Anne-Marie has actually set us a bit of a challenge, as you heard from Gerald earlier, for this evening. So for my bit, I'd like to take you to the lyrics of Hot Chocolate. Now, for those of you that are now lost, it's a pop group, or was, I should say, of a certain generation. However, the lyrics go something like, "Everyone's a winner, baby." Now, those of you that know me will be mightily relieved to know that I'm stopping at that point, and that my tone-deaf nature is such that I shall not be continuing in the style that Anne-Marie started. However, on an evening like this evening, you cannot help but be simply amazed. Proud to say that we are members of the Guernsey community, each and every one. An absolute satisfaction to be part of and live here in our island. We are, of course, here this evening all winners. Whichever way you help our community, you volunteer, you provide leadership, you help support financially some of the many projects that are taking place. We've heard this evening from many winners. Many of the nominations are winners too. Some of the words that we've seen and heard here on stage, and as Anne-Marie said, in the truly moving nominations and written applications we've had, include actual words like launched essential services, plugged gaps, desperately needing help. Service changed my life, and it was good to have someone who cares about me. Makes a very big difference to me and makes me feel more confident about my life. Real words, real members of our community in support of all of the nominations we're celebrating here this evening. And if you cast your own mind back to what you do for our community, you might recognize some of the other words used too. Creates awareness, puts themselves forward, enthusiasm, passion, and certainly one of the ones that I always remember, ensures we always have fun. And remembering why we do things is always so important, isn't it? These are words that we use. Time doesn't permit us this evening to share all of the nominations with you. But I hope, if ever you doubt what you're doing in your way for our community, talk to those that benefit from your services, and you'll very quickly find out why you do it. In reality, though, we know that it's not true to say that everyone in our community is a winner. At the Guernsey Community Foundation, we know that some members of our community need just a little bit more help to achieve their potential, to ensure that they too will consider themselves winners. So, as we approach our 5th anniversary, what are we going to do about it? Well, we are doing, as you can see on your tables in our impact review, many successful partnerships. And for me, that perhaps sums up, in the words of Henry Ford, more than anybody else, what we're really about. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. We know that here in the community, through the foundation, through yourselves, it is those partnerships that make a difference. And as I look around the room this evening, see so many of you, whether you're in the voluntary sector, whether you're in the business community, or indeed whether you're one of our political leaders, together we will and are making a real difference. And I have to say that much of what is happening at the moment really excites me. So here this evening, as I've already said, we have many friends. And so to each of you, I have a little message. You'll be relieved to know it's very little. To our friends in the voluntary sector, well done, thank you, winners one and all. But you're not alone. There are others out there that want to help you. We're happy to put you in touch with them to support your work and make sure that even more people in our community benefit from your ideas. To our friends and colleagues in the business sector, we say thank you. We've celebrated this evening many that support through their staff time, their money, their ideas and their other resources to make a real difference in our community. To you we say, there is no such thing as a free afternoon tea. We would like to talk to you more about other ways in which you can help us. And to our friends in the States, we know that politics can be a lonely place. But be comforted that there are some of us here that support your efforts. We have noted in this term of the States growing support for working with the community and acceptance that that partnership works between the community, business, and the states too. We're very grateful for the support and partnership that we're having. We would perhaps ask you to trust us just a little bit more, see us as equal partners in that partnership, accept that not one of us has the exclusive rights to those good ideas, and that together we can make a real difference. The Community Foundation exists for that very reason, to promote effective philanthropy. And I'm more confident than ever that we are well placed to capitalise on our successful partnerships to date, that you can read about in the impact review you saw in the videos earlier. Listen to those that benefit from what you and we do together. And hopefully, if we get it really right, in the words of those lyrics from Hot Chocolate, which I shall have to read, not sing to you, everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. And by working together, we can ensure that everybody in our community really are winners. Of course, as with your own activities, events like this and the work of the Foundation doesn't exist and happen on its own. They need lots of work by a small number of people to make them happen. We're fortunate at the Foundation to have a small staff team, a lot of volunteers that give their time together to support you. And this evening, our sponsors, judges, the technical team, our caterers have all come together in a true partnership to ensure that we can truly celebrate all that our community has to offer. And particularly big thanks to Anne-Marie and James for ensuring that this evening has been a true success. But above all else, on behalf of the Community Foundation, I would like to thank each and every one of you for what you do to improve the lives of everybody in our community, and to ensure that everyone in our community really has the opportunity to be a winner. We give you our commitment to continue to support you in your work. Thank you all very much.